Hello everyone, how are you today? My name is Andrea Aguilar and today I'm going to be your instructional coach. Today I'm going to show you how to integrate AR and VR in education. So, are you ready to start? Integrating AR and VR into education transforms or changes traditional teaching methods, offering immersive and interactive learning experiences that significantly enhance student engagement and understanding. There are a lot of benefits that you can identify when integrating AR and VR into education. Let's talk about some of them. First, it enhances engagement. So it captivates students' attention, increasing motivation to participate actively in the class. Multisensory learning. It provides the opportunity to integrate the different learning styles: visual, auditory, kinesthetic, tactile, improving retention of complex concepts. There is contextualized learning. It connects theoretical knowledge with real-world applications through virtual experiences. Collaboration. It fosters teamwork and critical thinking as students work together on virtual projects. Improved understanding. Visual simulations help clarify difficult topics, enhancing comprehension. Finally, gamification. It makes learning fun and interactive, encouraging participation across all age groups. But are there any tools that you can use in order to integrate or implement AR and VR into education? Well, let me tell you that today I'm going to be talking about one tool or application that you can use. It is called Assemblr Edu. What is it? Well, Assemblr Edu is an innovative educational platform that leverages augmented reality, AR, and 3D technology to create engaging and interactive learning experiences. It allows teachers and students to create, edit, and use 3D and AR content easily. The platform offers a library of pre-made educational topics and 3D models, letting teachers to enhance their lessons without extensive preparation time. But how can teachers apply or use Assemblr Edu? Well, there are a lot of things that teachers can do. But first of all, I would like to show you how to use this tool. So I need that you go to Google and write in the search bar Assemblr Edu. Please click the first option. And here it is. It is important that you remember that when we are going to start using a new platform or application, we need to create an account. So I already did it, but you have to click here where it says login or register. And you have the option to register using a Google account, using Facebook, or an Apple account. So I already created, so I'm going to log in using my Gmail account. Okay, so here it is. This is the way the platform looks like. There are different options that you can try. So you have EduKits, you will find topics, editor section, class, and guides. And there are some materials that are available. They are already created. so you can use them according to the topic that you are going to explain in your class. So let's click the option that says editor. Okay, and here we're going to click where it says create new project. So you have the chance to choose the editor you want to use. So you can choose between the super simple editor and the default editor. So let's click here, and the platform is going to start creating your draft of the design that you want to create. Okay, so here we're going to click here. We're going to choose this one. And we're going to start creating. So it's important that we can use the elements that we have in the 3D library. So we have some options, and we have to use the option that is free because we don't have a subscription, and there are some elements that you're going to use. Okay, so for example, I'm going to use this one about nature landscape. Okay, so I can choose the elements that I need to use. For example, I'm going to use this mountain landscape. Okay, and we have the option to replace. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Okay, so we're going to use this draft. We're going to edit the draft. Okay, so here we have the space where we can start creating. So here on the left side, sorry, you're going to find the different options. You have the 3D option, the image, text, video, audio. Okay, and you can find some video tutorials that explain how to use this application. Okay, so we're going to click here where it says 3D. We're going to choose the option that says free. Okay, I'm going to choose a category. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to start choosing the elements that I want to implement. I'm going to use this mountain. Okay, and here you have the different options. You can move, rotate, or scale the element. So in this case, I'm going to scale it. I'm going to make it bigger, so I can do it in this way. I want to move the picture or the image, so I'm going to click here where it says move, and I'm going to be using the arrows in order to move the different elements that I have in my design. Okay, so I'm going to take it a little back. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to continue selecting other elements that I want to use in my design. I'm going to use this that is like a lake. Okay, again, I can move it. Okay, and place it where I need to place it. Okay, you can rotate the image. Okay, that's another option that you have here. And if you need to duplicate or mirror or copy the creation that you have, so you can do it using these options, and you can delete an object if you don't want to use it. Here you can use images. Okay, you can import images in order to use them in your prototypes or models, and you can use 2D objects. Okay, and here in text, so you can write the title. Okay, for example, I'm going to write geographic elements. Okay, and you can decide the color that you want to use. Use this one, and the type of font that you want to use. Okay, let's click apply and place it. Okay, and you have the option to move. Okay, your time will make it bigger, smaller. Okay, excellent. Now here again in the option that says text, you have the option of making annotations. For example, you can label the elements that you have in your design. So I'm going to write here lake, and here I can write like a definition of lake: body, body of water. Okay. And I can write the definition. I can choose the color of my label and click apply and place it. So you decide where you are going to place it. Okay, so I'm going to place it here. Okay, so you have the option to move it. Okay, if you want to move it, or you can delete it if you want to delete it. I'm going to try it again. Okay, so let's see, annotation. You have to choose the type of annotation. Here you're going to find the lines in order to match your labels to the correct part. So lake, and here a body of water. Right, that way. Okay, I'm going to choose the color. Okay, apply and place it. Okay, so I'm going to place it here, and the website is going to place it where I decide. Okay, and this is the way you can create your prototype. And now let me show you a prototype that is already created. When you are done, you have to click publish, and you're going to be able to publish your creation. I'm going to click here capture, and you can make give a title to your creation. Time. Okay, you have to write a short description, a model. I'm going to write model, and you have to click next. You have to decide how you want people enjoy your project. It could be a view in 3D, pop up above on AR Maker, okay, or place it around environment. Okay, so you click publish, and it is loading. Okay, and you got a QR code that you can share to your students. In that way they can visualize the creation that you have. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use this code in your classes. In that way your students can use it in their own devices, cell phones or tablets. So let's see how you can use the QR code or the link that you can share to your students in order to see the model that you created. So when you go to the link, or when you scan the code, you're going to see this. So it is going to show you the model that you created, and you will have 3 different ways how you can see it. You can view it in 3D, you can use the scan marker, and you can use the option that says place it in your room. So let's click view in 3D. It is loading. And now that it's ready, you have to click the option that says play. So when you do it, you are going to see the model in 3D. So you can move it, you can rotate it, you can see all the elements that are included, and you can click each of the labels that you can find in it, and you will see the description of each of the words. So I think that this is a very useful activity to teach these terms that you can see in the model. Now, let's try the other option, the one that says place it in your room. So let's click there, and it is going to be loading your model. Now, click the option play. And when it is ready, you will see something amazing that happens. Allow access to the camera. And now it is going to ask you to choose like a position in which you are going to be able to see your model in 3D. So you have to click the option that says when you're ready, so you have to click the option that says place AR content, and let's see what happens. Okay, so now you have your model in an augmented reality, so you can move it, you can make it smaller or bigger, so you can rotate it, and you can imagine that you can have, or that you have your model there, like in real life. So you can rotate it, you can click on each of the labels that you have in your model in order to see the description of each of the words. So I think that this is amazing. This is another way how you can make your students feel engaged to the lessons that you explain in your classes. So I hope that you can try it and see how it works. How can teachers apply Assemblr Edu in their classes? Well, there are different ways they can do it. They can create interactive lesson materials. They can use visual introductions to topics by studying new topics with visual introductions using AR models. They can promote student-centered projects. They can assign students to create their own AR models related to a specific topic, and they can give the opportunity to the students the opportunity to work on collaborative activities in which they can work together to create AR content. So this is the way they can implement the use of Assemblr Edu. So what are some lessons that teachers can implement using this tool? Well, they can create science lessons in which they use simulations. In history and social studies, they can use this tool in order to create virtual tours where they can visit different historical places or events. For example, in mathematics, they can visualize concepts in 3D in order to understand better some concepts, and they can use interactive simulations to solve real-world problems. And in arts, they can let the students design 3D art pieces that they can show to the class and talk about them. So these are some ways how the teachers can create lessons using Assemblr Edu. Now, when we are using a new technological tool, it's important that we know how we can manage the use of that tool, and that's why we have this question here: how to manage the use of AR and VR in the classroom. Well, one of the important things that we need to keep in mind is that we need to set rules and expectations, create clear guidelines for using AR and VR during the class. It's important that we can rotate students, okay? So in that way, they can work with different students through the process. Time management is very important. We need to develop a schedule in which we include or we have a specific time in order to work on using this type of tools. And it's important that we provide guidance to our students. We can assign mentors or small groups to assist peers during AR and VR activities. And align with the curriculum. It's important that we integrate AR and VR experiences with the established learning objectives to ensure that we are meeting the national educational competencies. So these are some things that we need to consider, and remember that there are some common issues that we can face when using a new tool. For example, the technical difficulties. So remember that it's important that we know the tools before using them and before using them with the students. we need to be sure that all the software is updated and that the equipment is working very well. It's important that we consider the student distraction. Remember that with this type of tools, the students can distract easily, so we have to monitor that. The accessibility challenges. Remember that not all the students have access to a technological device, so we need to consider this. And the content relevance. It's important that if we are going to use VR or AR, we plan activities that are related to the content that we are teaching. Okay, so by integrating AR and VR into lessons, managing classroom dynamics effectively, and being prepared for potential issues that we can face, so teachers can create an enriching and meaningful learning environment that is going to improve and promote innovative technologies. Okay, so it's going to encourage or enhance innovative technologies for creating better educational environments. So I hope that this tool that I explained today is very useful to you, and that's all for today. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.